Well, it is nothing short of a 5-day full-on high school basketball frenzy, with tournament action raging in every corner of the state of Illinois. Now, traditionally, Boxing Day has been the sole domain of the ladies, with Beardstown at the epicenter of the fun. And the most entertaining battle of the day, the Lady Tiger Classic, paired Pittsfield and scoring sensation Shea O'Brien against a West Hancock squad that had won 6 of its last 9. Great game in theory, great game in application as well. And it started with the Titans on the attack right here. Eventually, Madison Harmon coming free for the long 2, or foot on the line, so they denied her the 3. Then later, it's Shelby Kaler doing some nice work just atop the key as well as she knocks that down. I mentioned Shea O'Brien. She was a monster today. 29 points for her, including the 3 right there. And she was also distributing nicely as well, hooking up with Laura Chamberlain. This game got physical on the inside. Look at Allison DeWald somehow come up with the loose ball here and drop in the teardrop. The take for her team. But Shea O'Brien had answers. First of all, dishing, yet again, pretty pass over here to Alyssa Havner, who knocks that down and hits the bucket as well. And then it's just Shea O'Brien going to work. Finished with 29 points on the day. She's going to hit a bucket here, going to play some defense immediately afterwards and get the steal and get the bucket again. That's the kind of player she is, as Pittsfield hangs on to win a thriller over West Hancock, 61-58, your final. Eric Grady's Brown County Hornets taking on Illini West. Tough day for Lauren Gronwald. She got off to a great start in this game with the take right here, going full court to get that bucket to fall. She later hurt her ankle, though, and ended up scoring 18 points, though. It looked like she was in some serious pain in this game. Gracie Boster pushing tempo right here, hooking up with Taylor Duffy for her only bucket of the game, but it is a pretty one. Brown County would finally break a 16-run run, I should say, with this bucket from Jenna Yingling. More Gronwald coming up right here again. Illini West running that transition game extremely well today. Good bucket for her. Brown County trying to find some kind of answer to get back into this ball game. How about Vanessa Markert with a nice take right there? Just too much of Illini West in this game. Elise Trout with the offensive rebound and the putback right here to put her team up by 15 at that point. One bright spot for Brown County at the end of the first half, buzzer beater right here from Brianna Learhoff, but that would be the last bucket of the game. Again, that was a halftime buzzer beater. Brown County shut out in the second half. Illini West wins big in this one. Final count sees the Chargers victorious 51-13. Also today, Beardstown, Jill Harris and company taking on a very good Farmington team in the early round action. Miss Harris doing some work right here. She's trying to get the ball corralled. She can't. Or actually, she gets a great take right there. Here is Miss Harris. When she can't get the ball corralled, it would be Caitlin Herder who comes up with the loose ball. Had herself a pretty nice day, and the bucket right there. Unfortunately, Farmington had too many answers for Beardstown today, and Beardstown is knocked down into the consolation bracket. The homestanders lose today, 53-45 is your final scores today from the rest of the tournament. Brown County knocked off Rushville Industry in the play-in game to get to that Illini West game before losing that one. Lewiston knocks off Griggsville Perry 41-31. The West Central girls get a 2-point win over Canton. Unity looks really good as the 3 seed beating Lewiston 55-40. It was Rout picking up career win number 100 for Joe Eilering as Rout gets the win there 45-30. Also on the docket today, Macomb, a big winner over Triopia 49-29 was your final there. Boys' side of things today at the Waverly Invitational, undefeated West Central had some moments where it looked a little shaky today, but eventually would get the job done and stay undefeated. Corey Barnett leading the charge today right here with 2 of his 19 points. Jordan Bays not too shabby either. He had the 3 there for 3 of his 17. Big first half pick-me-up as well from Colin Vandevelde, who had 3 first half triples in this ball game. Barnett, though, just a monster in the inside. He was really good in this one for his team. Great take for this guy, and you get him inside, he's really tough to stop in the low blocks. His team up 5 at the half, second half, more to come in this one. Jordan Bays with a magnificent take. Somehow the up and under goes for him. West Central gets the victory today, though it was close at the end. I think this is the first time as well West Central has given up more than 50 points to an opponent this season, but West Central stays undefeated, 53-51 your final. Up next for West Central would be the winner of today's Rout Tri-City game. Gail Thorman's team looked really good today. Hadn't seen them in person yet. The Rockets are long and athletic. They're going to go to work right here. Garrett Eilering with a nice steal right here. Going to transition nicely, get the felony and the finger roll at the other end. He had 15 points in the day to help lead the charge. Wasn't the only one on his team to score 15. Brent Young hooking up right here with Brent Long. That is a big, impressive-looking kid, Brent Long, who had 15 points in his own right today. More of Mr. Eilering from the outside this time, knocking down the triple. Also today, Rout getting a nice pick-me-up, I should say, off the bench from Jason Dietrich, who showed up large. Nice stint in the first half where he fueled the offense. Rout in the second quarter, just unbelievable in this game. Blew the doors off Tri-City, did not allow Tri-City a field goal, and Rout wins going away. So it will be Rout and West Central in a game we'll have highlights of for you coming up tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. On to the scoreboard. One other boys game of note tonight, Griggsville-Perry. Too much for Beardstown today in the opening round of the Carrollton tournament. That is a round-robin tournament. Griggsville wins 64-55. Big news from the Missouri Tigers. It is bowl game action from the Independence Bowl, and this is TJ Moe on the double pass here, hooking up nicely on the trick play with Wes Kemp for the touchdown that ties the game at that point at 7-all. James Franklin had himself a nice day running the football, a couple of rushing touchdowns, one passing touchdown as well. That would come to Jarrell Jackson. More on that in just a second. Tiger defense was really good today. I believe 13 yards rushing in the first half was all the Tar Heels were held to in this game. Missouri's defense good. North Carolina's defense not so much. Here's that touchdown pass. Wasn't pretty in application, but it worked out as well. Jarrell Jackson with a nice touchdown catch made it 24-7. The Missouri Tigers win a bowl game, and they win their last 5 games of the season 41-24 is your final there.